So, aside from that, pila ka armadong grupo ang ga-impluwensya sa nagkalain-lain lungsod dinhi, ug sa pipila sa kapobreng lungsod, kapin sa usa ka armadong grupo ang gasamok-samok. In fact, Secretary Bert Gonzales said that here in Zamboanga del Norte, this is a microcosm because all the armed groups are represented somewhere here in Zamboanga del Norte. Labi na sa Pikas, no? Sa distrito ni Cesar. Because it's so isolated from the rest of Zamboanga del Norte that it's like a different world altogether. Gumikan din ang mga problema sa peace and order. We are committed to doing everything possible to bring lasting peace, not only to Zamboanga Peninsula, but to the whole of Mindanao, and to end 40 years of fighting that has killed more than 120,000 Filipinos. It's in the interest of all Filipinos, Muslims, and Christians to end the violence that has held this part of our country back. We remain committed to the peace process. We have negotiated in good faith with our Muslim brethren to keep the peace these last 7 years and also to look for a lasting peace for generations to come. However, lately, lawless groups within the MILF have taken the law into their own hands, and that will not stand. We will not negotiate with a gun pointed at our head. So no matter what the Supreme Court ultimately decides, the government will not sign the proposed MOA AD. We have refocused all peace talks from one centered on dialogues with rebels to one of authentic dialogues with the communities. And I hope that that will address some of your resolutions that are expressed in many paragraphs about consulting with the communities, with the stakeholders. And disarmament, demobilization, and reintegration is the context of our engagement with all armed groups. And I thank you also that you agree with that as reflected in your resolution. Indeed, your resolution contains the essential elements to any lasting peace. And if everyone supports these elements, and the national government is committed on our part to do such support, Mindanao can indeed be the breadbasket for the country. I congratulate Zamboanga Peninsula for being self-sufficient in rice, but it can be even more than that as long as we have lasting peace in this island. Maayo nga mahimog breadbasket ang Mindanao, ara sa tibuok nasod, maayo alang sa Mindanao, maayo alang sa nasod. Kay nasayon kita tanan sa epekto sa kanatong Pilipino, sa kalibutang problema sa ekonomiya niing tuig. Sa presyo, sa pagtaas sa presyo sa pagkaon, lana o bugas, sa pagtaas sa inflation, o sa pag-antos ng mga kabus. Usa ka dakong hagit sa ato mga economic managers ang pagtaas sa presyo sa krudo sa kalibutan og 44%, og sa bugas sa kalibutan nga 43% sa sulod sa usa ka tuig. Maayo na lang kay napanganab kita panaagi sa atong tough choices to reform our tax system. And we have some of our congressmen men here who were those who helped us make the tough choices and the tough tax reforms. Nga karon, nakahatag og pondo alang sa pamuhunan sa mga programa nga motabang aron makalingkawa sa mga kabos sa mga problemang gumikan sa pagtaas sa presyo sa lana, pagkaon ug ubang pang labing kinahanglanon. Ang Pantawid Pamilyang Pilipino, ang usa nining atong mga importanteng programa. Kining programa gahatag kada bulan sa mga labing kabusa nasod og cash kung matuman sa mga pamilya ang pipila ka kondisyon labi na sa school attendance. Dinhi sa Zamboanga del Norte na ay labaw 116,000 nga kabus nga pamilya. 32% sa ila appeal na sa Pantawid Pamilya from 13 municipalities. On this occasion, I reassert the concern of the government to continue and even expand these targeted direct payments to the most poor to see them through this tough time. Busak, kagabi, nastorya mi ni Secretary S.P. Cabral, who has just arrived from a leave of absence, og ingon ko sa iya, nga punan nato, maabot sa 50% ka mga pamilyang kabus sa Zamboanga del Norte ang mo-appeal sa Pantawid Pamilya. Karong adlaw sag, giabrihan nato ang usa ka programa nga gi-announce ko ni adtong State of the Nation address. We call this program Healthy Start. A healthy start because it starts in the morning when the children go to school. It also starts their life because we're talking about the preschool, daycare, and grade 1 students of the poorest areas of the country. Kundiin ang mga gagmay nga estudyante sa mga labing food pool nga probinsya, hatagan og pamahaw. Gisugdan na kini karong adlaw sa Center Elementary School sa Dapitan, Mayor Halosos, ug sa mga daycare centers sa La Libertad, Mutya, Piñon, Polanco, Rizal, Sibutad, Liloy, Salug, Siocon, Siraway, ug Tampilisan. We will also work hard not only to provide this direct assistance to the poorest of the poor, but also to work on strengthening the economy, to further strengthen the banking system, to improve our fiscal health, to encourage investment in our most promising growth sectors, and expand our potential sectors for growth. Here, diri sa Zamboanga Peninsula, the potential sectors for growth include seaweed farming for Zamboanga City and Zamboanga del Sur. Rubber is especially strong in Zamboanga Sibugay. In fact, we acknowledge that in our State of the Nation address. We will only be successful if every segment of society pulls together and commits to build an ever stronger Zamboanga Peninsula and therefore, hopefully, an ever stronger Philippines. So once again, I thank you for your resolution, the roadmap to an ever stronger Zamboanga Peninsula. Let us all pull together and work towards that vision. Daghang salamat, muchas gracias.